Welcome to Lingering Echoes, and we're going to begin the guides with LE-EX-2. This particular stage only has 2 enemies, but yet it demands a high understanding of the mechanics of the event. If you always thought that the laser thing is pretty useless, this challenge mode is going to say otherwise. So, let's take a look at their information. For the street junk, when attacking targets outside the flux, he'll deal arts damage. So you always want to put your blocking operators within the laser so that they don't receive the extra damage. And then for the Colossus, he's only able to be blocked by operators with 2 or more block, and he must be within the laser in order to have his defense and his resistance reduced. It's not the operator having the laser, it's him needing to stand in the laser. So you've got to be particular if you want to combat against the challenge that states that allied units have decreased attack. And you can't spell Lingering Echoes without Ling. So I'm going to use a Ling on skill 3 M3. Whether the Ling has module is up to you, and doesn't need to be level 3 or level 2. Level 1 module is more than enough if you're borrowing a Ling. Then bring along an AoE caster, so someone like Gitano. If you have Leonhardt, Dusk, Mostima, those could be decent replacements for Gitano. Bring a Stalker or an Ambusher, whichever that you call this. Ethan, Mizuki, and Manticore, along with Kirara, are examples. You don't need to build them. They are not going to block anyone. You're simply going to use them to realign the laser so that it will point towards the dragons later on. So 0 block operators are pretty darn good at handling the mechanics of this event. Again, don't need to build, just E0, more than enough. And then bring a Myrtle, a standard bearer. There are a lot of free spaces behind. Feel free to bring operators that you want to simplify the stage. Should be good and easy to go. Let me show you how we do it in challenge mode. Meaning to say, this strategy also works in normal mode. LE-EX-2 variations. Start off by putting a standard bearer along with a Ling. Then afterwards use Ethan to point the laser towards the right. Place a dragon over here facing downwards. Then merge this dragon to become a bigger form, just like that. You don't need to turn on Ling's skill just yet. If you want to, you can, but you don't need to. Keep turning on your Vanguard skill whenever it's ready. Place another dragon over here, facing to the left this time, so they're concentrating their damage within this tile. Use an AoE caster over here, facing to the left, so this will assist the top lane. Once this big Colossus boy gets into the dragon's range, feel free to use the dragon skill. Merge this dragon to become a bigger one. So you can see that with this arrangement, I've pointed all of the dragons such that they are within the laser, and the Colossus will also be within the laser, so that it will have greatly reduced defense or resistance. Okay, retreat your Myrtle. You need to fix the dragons, because they are always going to decrease HP. Unless you're using a Scouter in this stage in order to heal the dragons. If not, you need to kind of recycle them. So I'm going to first start off by putting a dragon on the top, facing to the left. Let's turn on Ling's skill whenever it's ready. Then as soon as you can do the switch, remove this dragon, and then face it downwards again like that. So you're fixing the dragon. Feel free to turn on Gitano's skill to assist in the stage. Then let's fix the bottom dragon. So I'm going to use one smaller dragon pointing downwards, as you see. Once I'm able to remove this dragon, once this redeployment time is done, then I'll remove and fix, just like that. Now feel free to use another smaller dragon to assist you in the stage, just by placing it over here. So this will help you to block up whatever enemies that are going past. If you do see any of the smaller mobs walking all the way to the left, like for instance maybe over here, notice this guy is escaping. If he does escape, just put a smaller dragon over there. And then turn on Ling's skill again to assist you in the stage. Should be pretty simple to do. Ling does take up a lot of deployment points, but at the end of the day, she is doing the job of clearing the stage. So hopefully this helps you guys to clear LE-EX-2 in CN, the one that I think a lot of people are going to struggle with. I'll see you in the next stage. Bye bye.